Online friends. We all had an online friend at some point, whether it be on Roblox accepting the person who sent you a friend request, or playing with randoms on shooter games like Call of Duty, or even the oldest one of all, on Facebook, adding someone who wanted to follow you. Do people even still use that? Either way, somehow everybody has an online friend, and I'm here to tell you the story of how I met my online friends and what made me start this channel to begin with. For me, what started it all begins with Fortnite. Yes, the game that was all the craze back then. Fortnite was going crazy, numbers-wise back then, and even still, considered one of the most popular games of all time now. Around this time, freshman year me didn't have any big console like an Xbox or PlayStation. What do you do when you never had a console to even play Fortnite on back then? Well, thankfully, in 2018, Fortnite added Fortnite Mobile when it was a third one of season 3, and I finally got to play Fortnite for the first time. So I would mostly jump into solos and use my crazy aim assist to win solo games, but even then it would get boring without anyone to play with, and that's when I found out there were squad. Now I didn't know anybody to play with at the time since I didn't know a lot of people back then, and I doubt anyone with a console would want to play with a person on their phone, even though I would still manage to win 1v1s against console players. Thanks, aim assist. So I decided to go into squad fill, playing with random people who I had no idea were and had no idea who I was. Now it wouldn't be until around season 4 when I met my first main online friend, Cursed Ninja. Back then I wouldn't use my microphone on my phone since 1, I was a shy little boy, and 2, I thought it would drain my phone battery. But I was still able to hear other people on voice chat. This is when I met Cursed Ninja, a random squads fill teammate who I found hilarious when I was playing with him. So I friended him on Fortnite, and this is what started everything. You see, Curse already knew a lot of people on Fortnite, since he would mostly play randoms and just add a lot of random people. So one day, Curse introduced me to one of his teammates, Chunky, aka Destin. This is also when I met another guy named Bud, and that made our group of 4 people, the main squad I would play with all the time. Keep in mind, I still have not talked to any of these guys. The only way I would communicate with these 3 guys is through the chat system on Fortnite. Somehow, we still managed to win a lot of games, even with my limited communication. Fast forward a couple months, and Chunky, me, Curse, and Bud were still the main team, always squatting up with each other and sometimes even going into random squads still to meet new people, in case one of us couldn't join that night. But this is around the time creative mode was added to Fortnite, and back then it was the biggest thing since you could play with the most random people in the world, and this is what made our group even bigger. Now a group of 4 was more like a group of 16 since creative mode had like the max of 16 players in a lobby. It was always be us playing creative maps like storm fights, box fights, or more. Creative mode really brought us together, and I spent more of the next few months with these people I met on Fortnite. Now, since Fortnite's voice chat wasn't the best at the time, we had decided to make like a Discord server, and believe it or not, I was still the mute person. I would still never talk to anybody at this time, and I wouldn't for a while. But people still liked me since I'd always just be typing up a storm in the Discord channel. Now, fast forward a year or so, and the group of 16 was starting to break up into their own little groups. Curse was the middleman, since he would always be playing with these different groups, but it was mostly just me and Chunky around this time. Now, Chunky was a freshman in high school during this time, and he met some friends at his school to play Fortnite with, and he made a new little group consisting of his high school friends and his Fortnite friends on a new Discord server, and this is when I met Addy, Eugene, and Xander. I would meet Charles a little later. Now around this time, it was the pandemic, and people were having to stay indoors, so that's when I actually started talking on my microphone to not drive myself insane with all the typing I had to do. Now I spent the next few years with these online friends of mine that all go to the same school Chunky goes to, in a different state when I was doing my own thing. Once COVID was over, it was senior year for me, and I started to drift away from Fortnite a little more. Not only was it getting banned on iOS, but I also started making friends in real life rather than online. But I would still hang out and talk to my online friends here and there. Little old me still wanted to play Fortnite with my online friends, so I decided to buy myself my own PC setup. This is around the time I was going to graduate high school, so I spent the next few years working and playing with online friends, which consisted of Chunky, Addy, Eugene, Charles, and Zach. We played a lot of games, so much games that whole 3 years had passed, and it was time for their graduation of high school. And this is around the time I found out they are all high school friends at Hawaii, and they go to the same school. So that's when I decided to get myself a plane ticket to Hawaii to finally go meet my online friends of 5 years. And in the next video, you get to see all of it unfold. Now guys, if you have any questions about my trip to Hawaii, just save it for the next video since I will be uploading that sooner or later. And if you guys also have some online friends you met, in real life, then let me know how that was in the comments. And if you guys don't mind, can you guys leave a like on the video? It really helped me out. And make sure to hit that little big red button, or is it gray now? I don't know. It's either red or gray. So whatever it is on your face, hit that subscribe button. So next time, I'll see you guys later.
You move.
Kinda.
We should ask Musical each other to teach us over the
I
summer.
think you factor it.
You factor. You factor. It's gonna be. It's gonna be like that.
Why are these guys' backs so hunched? My god. No way the NPCs are supposed to be looking like that in this game. How could you say that? What? What is this game?
Oh my god, everybody's spamming so shit. Holy shit.
Only evil.
People get. Oh, I'm evil.
My name is George Troy.
I get it.
I can't see you. What the? What was that?
You can.
Alright, my mouse off,
Get bawah. Oh, you idiot.
Everybody's gonna die.
We got
Holy hell!
bawah.
How much people were in this domain? Holy shit! Oh my god!
This is tough.
Okay, use it. Use it. Just do it over here. Oh my goodness. This dude. Oh my
What did we just get hit by?
Oh look, he's right there. Hey. No, it's fucking ketchup.
No, mustard looks like you get a lot of mustard.
Oh my god.